Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another wrestling video. This video, I want to talk about WrestleMania 42 and the logo. Now, I know I'm a little late to the party. This was announced a couple of weeks ago when The Rock asked Cody for his soul. That same day, he announced that WrestleMania 42 will be in New Orleans, Louisiana. Now, I kind of had mixed feelings about this. About a year ago when they announced that WrestleMania 41 was going to be in Vegas, I made a video similar to this where I talked about my feeling about the WrestleMania location and the logo. So I'm going to do it here also. And this time it's actually going to be no different. And I understand some people disagreed with me last time. And I kind of understood why, because I mentioned that I wasn't happy that WWE was going to do a WrestleMania, the same location a year later where the Super Bowl was. And this year really is no different. 2025, the Super Bowl was in New Orleans, and now 2026 WrestleMania is also going to be New Orleans, just like 2024 Super Bowl was in Las Vegas, and now 2025 WrestleMania is also in Las Vegas. I'm not a fan of WWE piggybacking off the Super Bowl. I'm a WWE guy. I love WWE. I watched WrestleMania since I was a kid, and I kind of wish they weren't piggybacking off the NFL. That's just my opinion, and also the fact that I know WrestleMania 34 was a long time ago, but it does feel like it's too soon. It's not as soon as WrestleMania 30 and WrestleMania 34 that were both in New Orleans, but WrestleMania 42 being in New Orleans, I know it's not that close, but it still feels like it. I kind of wish other cities had, got to host WrestleMania. And before even the WrestleMania 42 announcement being that it's going to be New Orleans, Wikipedia even listed that WrestleMania 42 was probably going to be in Indianapolis. Last year's WrestleMania 41 was also rumored to be Minnesota, but then it got switched to Las Vegas. Now, whatever, at the end of the day, it's a spectacle. People travel all over the world to attend WrestleMania, so wherever it is not that big of a deal. I just wanted to point that out there. I'm more concerned about the logo. Now, before I also talk about the WrestleMania 42 logo, I do want to point out that when last year I talked about WrestleMania's 41 logo, it was actually this logo here, and I kind of analyzed it how there was some stuff I liked about it, some stuff I didn't. And one thing that I wasn't a big fan of was originally I didn't like the fact that 41 wasn't prominent. It was just a little piece of 41 there on the top. And on top of the WWE logo, and they actually changed it. Since last year, they've actually updated it to this one here, where the 41 is now where the WWE logo was, and WWE logo is on top of it. I actually think they've actually improved this logo. For WrestleMania 41, it's actually a lot better than the one before. I do like for the original logo having that little arch for WrestleMania, but it's still a better update. The only thing I kind of wish they did was they colored in the suits. I'm personally I feel like it's missing something. It's just the outline of the suits and the 41. Maybe if they were colored in would be much better. And I prefer WrestleMania's number to be in Roman numerals, not the actual number. But it is what it is. It's still better than the original. Now I want to talk about WrestleMania 42 logo, because I actually do not like this at all. Now, when it came time to WrestleMania 42's logo, I kept wondering, now this is going to be the third WrestleMania in New Orleans. What can they do to make it better? An improvement from the previous two. And I gotta say, I've done a WrestleMania logo ranking video where I ranked 1 to 40. Actually, one of the first wrestling videos on this channel, and really got positive feedback on. And this would definitely not be this logo. I actually think when I looked at WrestleMania's 30 and 34 are way better than this WrestleMania 42 logo here. I think from what I remember, I ranked WrestleMania 30 above 34, which is, I was a little surprised. I was wondering why I did that, because I do like the colors of WrestleMania 34 more, but I do like that the numbers are there, because like there was an era where they didn't want to mention the numbers for WrestleMania, and I hated that. I like that they do it now, and They did it then and now they do it again. But I also just don't like the fact that with this current upcoming WrestleMania 42 logo, I don't like that it's not colored in. I don't like that WrestleMania is just white. It looks blank. It looks plain. It looks like it's not colored in. Now, as I said with WrestleMania 41, they might actually change it, a year from now when it's, getting close to WrestleMania next year. But it just feels unfinished with that white WrestleMania text. And that's not the only thing that bothered me. I actually don't like the New Orleans that's under it. I don't know what font that is, because when I looked at the Vegas font, if you type in Vegas font on Google, you at least get something similar to what it says under Vegas. I don't know what significant of this font. If someone in the comments might tell me what it is, because I couldn't find anything. I was hoping maybe like they could have used a font similar to the New Orleans Saints or the New Orleans Pelicans. I have no idea what's the significance of this New Orleans font, and it feels like a last minute addition. And it really feels like a lot of things were just slapped onto each other. Even the 42 at the bottom, it just feels like, oh, we got to put the number there somewhere, so let's just put it here. Like, I don't like it. I would rather just get rid of New Orleans and just make the 42 a lot bigger. Even like looking at the WWE logo on top with that green diamond behind it, it kind of looks like the event's going to take place in Saudi Arabia or something. That's really what I think about this. I'm not a fan of this WrestleMania 42 logo. I think I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 10. It feels like a huge downgrade. It feels last minute, and I'm not a big fan. I think if I was gonna, this is definitely gonna be, if I ever re-ranked WrestleMania logos, this would definitely be at the bottom half. I'm not a huge fan of this. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was a quick one. If you want to see more videos like this, talking about logos, talking about wrestling, talking about anything, please hit the like and subscribe button. I have other wrestling content on this channel. And I actually might have a special video coming up in a few days. It'll be a channel update, but it might also it will concern wrestling, but it's also documenting my YouTube journey. It's going to be like a channel update. It's a mix of things. You definitely want to check that out. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I get to see you on the next one.